Oh my lord.
My God. Happy Valentine's Day.
All to me? All to me?
Happy Valentine's Day. It's still technically Sunday.
It's technically still Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
Do you have one?
Do I have a what? A Valentine?
A Valentine.
No, I'm waiting for somebody to ask me.
Will you be my Valentine?
Oh, sorry. I'm getting a text right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Sarah just asked me to be her Valentine.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah. I can't believe it. Oh my God. I'm
the
responding
clip.
yes.
Cut the clip.
I'm responding yes.
I'm being deadly serious.
There
Stop
we go. And no. And we are starting. I can't believe it. I do have a Valentine and it's not you. Boom. There we go.
That's great.
Da, 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 da. We are dancing to this song. Do you want to record a podcast with me? Da 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 da.
I can't believe this is what we're actually doing for Valentine's Day.
Recording a podcast?
Recording a podcast.
I think it's hot.
I think it's the opposite of hot. I've said this before.
Well, then why am I hard? Explain that.
I can't. I can't explain that.
Right where the camera cuts off on this Skype call. I'm fucking solid. Of course I'm solid.
I hate this. Okay, fine.
Recording a podcast on Valentine's Day is an amazing move. Is an amazingly hot move, is what I was going to say.
It's a power move.
It's a power move. It's powerfully hot.
Yeah, hot in the way that people who've been married for a long time are hot, I guess. It's that same level of commitment, I think.
We didn't even stop podcasting even when the world said, take a break, kick your feet up and eat some chocolate. We said no. We are too old for that. I'm 30, you're dirty. And
more importantly, you have heartburn when you eat chocolate.
Which makes me Gertie.
Gertie! Yes,
there
exactly.
There we go. Welcome to The Difference Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. Thank you for being with us this fine Valentine's Day. I know it's not Valentine's Day when you're listening to it. When you're listening to it,
it's for sure going to be a Monday.
It's at the very earliest Monday, which is post-Valentine's Day.
Probably a Tuesday. If it's a Wednesday and you're listening to the show, you need to
step it up a notch.
Stop slacking on our release schedule. We upload this Sunday night. Monday morning.
So many other podcasts upload on a Monday morning. It's like,
we're asking you to pick your favorite.
Yeah. And for it to be us.
I would like us to be your Valentine this week. So pick me.
Choose us as the podcast that you listen to. It's first thing on a Monday morning.
Very good Simpsons reference.
Thank you.
Very hot Simpsons reference. You look great to me today, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but I'm still pretty hard.
Yeah, I will. I can.
Look at my
I can't see, but I can tell.
Look at my hand. What is it doing?
What? I'm shaking.
I'm quivering. I'm quivering
like a leaf. Yeah. What? Are you okay?
Look at my face.
Yeah.
It's stark white, no blood in it. It's all
somewhere else.
It's all down there.
Yeah,
Happy Valentine's Day. We've actually got kind of I can't really want to say this, horny episode for you.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I wish you wouldn't say.
Billy was a bit horned when she was picking the questions, so now we're stuck with a romantic episode.
Yeah.
Of All the Space Between. We have 3 questions. This is an email reading podcast, by the way. We pick through your crunchy, pickly pickles, your kosher conundrums. Have we said that before? Kosher conundrums?
No, that was a really good one.
Kosher conundrum?
That's brilliant.
I'm
onto something. Damn. He's dabbing.
He's
dabbing again.
He's fucking dabbing.
Words can't describe how much this boy, man, 30-year-old man, loves dabbing. 3 years after it was popular.
Conundrum.
That's good.
Thought of live on the show. We answer your questions live on the show. And
yes.
I don't know why I keep saying live on the show. It's a pre-recorded podcast. We answer your questions on the show. And we try our best to give you advice or just listen to what you have to say to us, usually a funny story. But if you need some relationship advice or any advice about making art or doing anything like that, we'll do our darndest to answer them in a way that might be considered helpful to somebody one day.
One day in the future, perhaps, when scientists are looking back at this age and trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
Why were humans so hard back then? This boy was rock solid for 4 hours. What happened?
He died of his dick in his hand.
We took a blood sample. There was no Viagra. But he was nat hard for 6 hours.
We took a blood sample and it did have to be from the dick area because there was no blood anywhere else in the body.
Boy was nat erect for... That's naturally erect, by the way. For yeah, nat erect. I keep saying it.
Like a nat 20.
Yeah, I rolled a nat hard on V-Day. And I'd love to get to the first question if you'll allow me to
roll
open up
for
the
how
email.
hard you're gonna get.
It's just a 2.5. And I say, that's fine.
That's okay.
We're going to have to work with that tonight. I have to cram most of it in you.
Our first email is from a repeated writer, though we will not name who they are, obviously. And it is entitled, Bless Me Podcast, for I have pissed. And it goes... I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. I'm not asking anything, I just don't know where else to turn. This is my confessional, and you two are my piss priests. I just had to pee really bad. That's fine. But of course it's fine.
So, it's okay with me.
That's fine. But when I walked out of my room, and the email switches to capital letters here, immediately witnessed my cousin and his GF, who I live with, boning on the couch in the goddamn living room. In this moment, the beautiful green matcha brownie, and brownie is in bold.
It was a brownie, yes.
An air quote brownie I had previously nibbled, punched me in the face, and I turned around and hid in my room. But, I never made it to the bathroom, and I could hear them laughing in the other room while I'm a little bit mortified, really high, and not sure if they put clothes on yet. Long story short, I now have in my possession a 20-ounce takeout cold drink eco products green stripe copyright compostable plastic cup of piss, 3/4 full. It's just chilling right now, and it also resembles the lavender lemonade that predated it, so that's fine. Thanks for everything. Love you guys, you're great. The pod is how I differentiate the days. This person's name. P.S. It's not that I'm weirded out by sex, but he has a bedroom, and I swear I think the whole family may be home right now. Those sly dogs.
Okay. You walked in on your cousins fucking each other.
No.
I wasn't listening.
Well, I guess they didn't clarify.
Say.
You didn't say that the girlfriend wasn't another cousin.
I didn't mention that, but yeah.
Yeah, well, we have to infer.
The cousin was a cousin. The girlfriend was a... Nah, I don't want to make it... I was going to make... It's getting a little incesty in these jokes here. We're walking a fine line here. It's Valentine's Day. I don't want to do this.
That's fine.
I was going to ask. This person isn't asking for advice, but one, they sent us this email like right after this thing had happened.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like it happened and then they sent us an email just still high off the brownie.
Yeah, well, they sent us this email, which, by the way, says sent from mail for Windows 10 at the bottom of it. So they sent this from their Windows 10 with, I presume, the 20-ounce, 3/4 full cup of piss
teetering
right next to it on the desk.
Don't spill it.
Don't spill it on the Windows 10.
No.
Windows 10 are notoriously buggy.
They're going to
spill a cup of piss
on it. Yeah, I've been there, and I don't want you to walk the same path I had to.
No. Customer service gets real pissed off when you find
They'll get pissed off when you piss on their products. But it was just funny that they had sent us this email like right after it happened. I'm honored.
I mean, I understand. You know, this happens to you, and it's the kind of thing where you're sitting there and you're like, I can't really believe that this is my life right now, and that I'm in this moment alone by myself. Only I know about it. And to lift that burden, who do you come to?
Us. Of course, us.
Yes,
It's
the
us.
number one podcast that everyone likes to listen to before all other podcasts on a Monday morning.
Monday morning,
Yeah.
ritualistic listen to All the Space in Between.
Yes.
After that, I don't give a fuck what you do for a whole week. It's your life for a whole week. You understand
You
how?
can fuck your girlfriend in the living room if you want.
I don't care.
I don't
Do
give a
it.
shit.
Have you ever walked in on somebody having sex? Like
no.
Never.
I don't think so. I don't think I have. I've overheard a lot of people, but I don't think I've walked in unknowingly.
I mean, you do like press your ear to the door a lot when you hear someone having sex. I've seen you do that.
If there's a slight inkling that someone's having sex on the other side of a door, I'm getting a glass out.
You'll put a cup to it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll press your ear against it, and then you'll put your kind of phone inside the cup so it's recording what's happening so you can listen back later. Yeah, I've seen you do that a few times.
That's what this person, this dear listener should have done with the cup that they had in their possession. Mm-hmm. They should have held it up to the door first.
Always make a habit. If you can carry a cup with you, like glass. Yeah. It has to be glass for it to work,
I think. A glass cup, yeah.
But
I'm not sure if this compostable one would work.
No. But before you leave or enter any room, especially entering rooms, I would just fall into the habit of pressing a glass against it and listening and just having a cursory listen.
Yes.
To see if anyone might be having sex.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Making the beast with two backs.
Oh, I like that. Doing the horizontal boogie.
I don't like that.
My dad used to say that one.
I know.
It's of an era.
It's very from the 70s.
Yeah, I love it. I really like it a lot to this day. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the show. I've walked in on my older brother having sex when we were in high school.
You've definitely told me this. I don't remember if it's been on the show or not, but I do. Yeah.
Walked in on him having sex before. We had shared a bedroom in high school. Mm-hmm. And we weren't always like down to share a bedroom for reasons like this, but I was always sleeping in the living room. Whenever I would have like partners come and stay the night and stuff, I would always just like pull out couch, living room, and that's where we would, I guess we'd hold hands, you know?
Yeah.
And, but I didn't have a partner over. He did. But we had just arrived. He had come and picked me up from a movie theater, and we had just arrived home. And it didn't even cross my mind, hey, they could be having sex, because I'm constantly on edge. I am constantly nervous that I'm going to walk in on somebody either jacking off or having sex. So even to this day, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm like walking down a hall coughing or something, you know?
Oh, just like making your presence known.
Making it known that I'm there. I'm quite feather-footed.
Yeah.
And people tell me that a lot. I have these beautiful small feet. So they don't make a lot of noise.
You've got slender feet.
I have slender feet. What did I say?
That. Small.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
You wouldn't say I'm small?
I would say that.
But my feet are clown shoes. My feet look like if you x-rayed a fucking clown and then as the bit, his bones continued through his fucking feet. Is that what you're saying? Some cartoon fucking bit. Is that what you're saying, that my feet look like that? Because between you and I'm a little afraid that they look like that.
I know you.
So to
told
have
me
it
that
confirmed
before.
On the show,
no, I'm just saying
you can imagine
slender.
that it sucks for me.
Yeah, of course, one of your worst fears. Yeah, I'm not confirming it. I'm just casting aspersions on it.
Anyway, I've always been really afraid of that happening, but it didn't even cross my mind as a possibility because I thought, well, we just got home.
You literally just got
home like 5 fucking minutes ago, 5 or 6 minutes ago, you know? And I wanted to pop in there and get some stuff before they like claim the bedroom for the night or something, you know?
Yeah.
And I go in there and I don't knock, I don't do anything like that because again, so little time had passed. And I walk in there and I visually see her, I visually see him entering her.
Oh, God.
I see it all. Just the exact angle. I get a flash of that. They've taken all of their clothes off.
I mean, this is mostly their fault at that point.
It is.
Yeah,
It's for sure their fault.
Good. I'm glad we're on
It
the
wasn't
same
my
page.
doing. No, I was acting normally. They were all horned up that night.
I feel like it's one thing just to walk in on people, that's awkward enough, but to see it like so viscerally, like you saw it, you saw the worst part of
I
it
saw everything. Yeah.
was directed towards the doorway.
Lights on.
Yeah, lights on,
They're
no
nude.
blanket, in a position which just exposes
Yeah, they're not under
everything.
the blanket. Yeah.
That's
It was a lot, and I saw it, and it was just like, like when you experience something traumatic and your body just takes a photograph of your surroundings, and that's just what you is.
Yeah.
It was
Really
one of those
imprints it onto your
things.
brain.
Yeah, so I see it when I close my eyes, even to this day.
Oh,
yeah.
great. That's it, yeah.
So I saw that, and I was such in shock that, and what's funny is that when it happened, I entered the room, so they both looked at me. So somehow I made eye contact with the both of them at once, I feel like.
One eye on each person.
My eyes went completely, just shot in different directions as I looked them both in the eyes. For one horrifying second, I grew a third eye right in the middle of my head. My third eye opened, and that peered directly into him entering her.
Into, the whole genital region.
Exactly. It was all three of them at once. Bang! And I closed the door. I closed the door.
I don't remember the position of any of the rest of the limbs. All I know that I saw was him entering her and both of them looking me directly in the eye somehow.
She looked backwards and up, and he looked upwards at me, and And I closed the door, and I stood there in shock for like 3 seconds before I was like, God, fuck, and then they start laughing, and he goes, sorry, dude. And I was like, oh, and I just went to the living room being like, I can't believe it just happened. And I particularly remember I hopped on, I was probably still using AIM Messenger at the time.
Yeah.
And I hit up Jordan and was just like, I just saw Johnny's dick.
And ass and balls.
All of it. I saw Johnny's soul, if you can believe that. His truest, most primal form.
We haven't made eye contact since that day.
And it's hard for us to text even now, yeah.
I've been afraid.
Uh-huh. I'm less afraid of him, but more intimidated. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm less intimidated and more afraid. How about that?
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I switched
the
it
opposite
around.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a very.
I feel
different
closer to him than ever before, but I'm a million miles away.
I'm not even inside my own body.
Well, I'm experiencing derealization.
Yes.
Is what's happening.
I'm having an out of body experience.
Derealization, depersonalization. Since then, it sucked my soul into Venus.
This is terrible.
That's my story.
Jesus Christ. You been walked in on?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, I have.
I have not.
Looks like you need to have more sex. Because me, when we're talking about me. Yeah, someone's mom walked in on us, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. It's okay.
Walked in on me and good old, I'm not going to say their name. But that person. And the mom didn't care. She was just popping in to check on us.
That's
and
nice.
she was like, "Oh, well, and she was like, I just wanted to say that we're going out for the night. You two have fun.
There's juice in the fridge. Bye."
And I was like, "Hey, stay here." Grabbed her by the arm.
Shut up.
I said,
I don't like the insinuation that when she was within an arm grabbing distance.
Yeah, she was that close to us. She walked by. She had to.
We were in the hallway. Actually,
we were. They had to leave to the back room. We were in the living room, so they had to walk by us. Yeah, I smelt her perfume, and we didn't stop. Is the issue?
Christ.
Unless you have something to say about this, we can move on to the next question.
What do you think they should do about the cup of piss? I mean, it's been a week, so I have to assume. I don't know. Maybe it still is there. But
If
what
it's
would
there-
you what would you do if you had a cup full of piss in your room? Because I've been in this situation before.
Huh. You gotta eventually just take it to the bathroom and flush it down the toilet or pour it down the sink.
Yeah.
If you got a cup of piss, are you flushing it in the toilet? Are you putting piss into the toilet? Like,
Right, like not from your body, but
yeah,
like
but from a cup.
I mean, I still think that's the preferable thing to do.
Yeah, instead
I
of it
think
just being in the
that's
sink, you know?
preferable. Yeah, that seems unnecessary.
Huh. I think I'd go toilet, yeah,
Okay, good. Glad we're on the same page.
and then flush it.
No.
Whole cup, dropping it into the toilet like you're littering.
Cup included.
Yeah, cup included in the toilet.
Oh, good.
And now that's
Yeah.
just always there rattling around every time you flush the toilet. Yeah.
Well, this one's compostable, so it won't always be there.
Yeah, in like 6
It'll be-
years, it'll probably
yeah.
turn to slime. And then you can finally flush it.
Should we move on to the next
We have
question?
to. I think we're going to waste the whole episode on this fucking question.
What time are we at?
I have no
Let's
idea.
see. Okay, I know. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna check too.
We're
Boink.
making okay headway.
Oh god, okay, yeah, we need to we need to move on to the next question. I'm reading this next one.
You are.
This one is called Future 40-Year-Old Virgin. And it says, jacking in. Hello, Mitch and Billy. Here's my pickle. I'm almost 20, but I've never kissed anyone. Although I know I'm still very young, I feel embarrassed to be an adult who hasn't even kissed one person. Every time one of my friends talks about their sex life, I'm reminded that I'm so behind everyone else my age in terms of experience. I'm not interested in being in a relationship at the moment, but post-COVID, should I just find someone to kiss to get it over with? Since it'll probably be bad anyway? Or should I wait until I decide to date someone, though that could be a long time? If I do wait, how do I feel less of a loser about it? Should I tell the person I kiss that I have never kissed anyone before? I feel like that would make many people uninterested in me. Thanks for any advice and for the podcast. Listening has definitely cheered me up many, many times. P.S. Mitch, were you aware of ICP songs getting popular on TikTok a while back? I just remembered that happened and wondered how you would feel about it. Let's get the TikTok thing out of the way really quickly.
Let's get the important question out of the way.
The Insane Clown Posse. Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, a horrorcore duo. Yeah, I'm familiar that their songs
Detroit,
will sometimes blow up on TikTok. But that's kind of happened. That's kind of happened. That's kind of happened, and
Like, yeah, that's what they're telling you.
we're just gonna have to TikTok, and then that'll be next. I hit my head in between reading this question and answering it. That just kind of happens sometimes. TikTok will just pick a song, and that's happened to 2 of my songs now already.
has.
So
That's
I don't
true,
feel any
yeah.
certain way about it. Anything that paints the clown boys in a positive light, I think is cool. It's usually like an older ICP song, something off of The Great Malenko. And that's
I feel like this is a good. That album in particular is a good candidate for getting popular on TikTok because it's so like theatrical.
for
you
sure.
know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it should be everybody's first Joker's card is The Great Malenko. It's great.
Good.
Great Malenko.
Next
that is.
question.
He ha 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 ha. That was an ICP reference no one's gonna get. The actual question though.
Yes.
20. Never been kissed.
Yes.
You and I got our first kisses, not like with each other, but in life, kind of out of the way pretty early, right? Like first, like official
Yeah.
kisses, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause I
think
had
was
like meaningless
13, I think.
Meaningless smooches, yeah. As a child, even maybe I don't even really remember, but like my first like kiss, I was 13 as well.
Yeah. But that's because we're horrible deviant.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. I though at 13 for some reason. I think I have said this on the podcast before, so I won't go into too much detail. But I, for some reason, at 13 years old, felt like I had to lie and make up that I'd kissed many, many, many people before, and I
I'm
was very
13
experienced, even though I was
already.
fucking 13.
Of course I've kissed. You're an actual child.
Right, like, why the fuck would I have? I'm just like, yeah, you don't go to another school. Well, that, of course, because I go to an all-girls school, so, yeah, even though the person I kissed was a girl.
Yeah, so, there you go.
Yeah, but I lied my little ass off, is what I did. But I was also 13. I don't know if I would still do that at 20 or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say...
It was just a given that everyone was lying at that point.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Lying at 13 is one thing, because you have to, like, exchange stories and be like, well, yes, of course I've kissed, and I've done it with tongue, and you've never met them, and I'm going to marry them.
It was on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it was a friend of a cousin's cousin who was my cousin. It was a family reunion. So you'll never meet them.
Yeah. No.
But would you lie about it at 20? I don't think I would.
I don't think... Okay, I think, to be fair, it depends on the context, like this person's saying, because if you want to just get it out of the way, then I don't think I'd lie about it, but I would just, like, if it's someone that you're just gonna kiss, like, I don't know, you meet someone post-COVID, just in a bar or something,
that's what I was gonna say.
Just at a party, whatever.
In a bar, at a party, especially a club, you can kiss someone within an hour. Yeah,
then I don't feel like you need to lie. You can just not say anything.
Yeah.
The
music is too loud. You don't need to even fucking... You're just grinding on each other, and then you kiss, and then you'll probably kiss 3 other people that night.
It's possible. It is possible. But if we get back to those times.
Yeah, but like that's a good ways away.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a that doesn't feel like it's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
At all.
Unfortunately,
even.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So yeah, if it was a situation where it's just someone that you're kissing, you're probably not going to see them again, like blah 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 blah, then I'd be like, I don't think you need to disclose that. That seems fine.
You don't need to
mention it out of the way. If it's a case where like you feel like maybe you do want to date someone, then you probably do want to tell them, right? Because you're going to tell them at some point, presumably.
And I don't think that it will make them disinterested in any way.
I don't think it's as much of a turn-off as people think it is.
Let's say you're on just like a hookup app or something like that. Again, I hope you wait just a little bit longer for shit like that, because I don't think we should be doing that yet, you know? But let's say you're on a hookup app or something and someone is like just looking to get laid and you're like, I am completely inexperienced and I don't know if I'm even looking for sex at all. Also, I've never been kissed. Maybe in a situation like that, some people would be disinterested. But if you're really getting to know somebody and you're vibing with them and you find each other attractive and they really like you, who you are and your personality, and think you're funny, I think they'd be honored to be your first kiss or to teach you to kiss.
I was going to say cute, and then I was like, maybe it's hot. Maybe I think it's a little bit hot.
I've not considered it being hot, but I do think it's cute.
It's cute for sure. It's definitely cute, yeah. Yeah, I think there's, for sure there's a segment of the population who would be put off by it, but I think there's a larger segment than you realize who would find it, like, endearing, a little bit exciting, because it's, it's like, they're like, oh, wow, I get to do something, like, special, you know?
You can even flip this to use it to your fucking advantage. Just imagine that.
Yeah.
You can say, hey, circumstantially, purely out of circumstance and not because I'm dorky or anything, I happen to have not been kissed yet. So what I'm looking for is someone good at kissing to teach me. Now you got a fucking line of people out the door
who want to prove that they're good at kissing.
To kiss you. Boom. That would be so easy for you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a good situation, actually.
You got it fucking... You are set right now.
If I were, like, or if just someone were a single person and they just want to be kissed, you can't just go onto an app and just be like, I would like someone to kiss me, please. Be like, why? Like, oh, I guess I feel like a kid. They're just like, oh, no. But if you're like, well, it's my first one, they'd be like, oh, well, okay.
There you go. I would like to get that. I would like to have that. I'd like to have that with you. Probably not some... Actually, let's just say if someone is like, I'd like to have that, I'd like it to be mine. Don't pick them.
That might be a little bit of a red flag.
That's a little much, I think.
Don't want anyone too possessive. No.
If someone wants to work with you and prove themselves to you, it's not like you're this damaged thing. No, you're perfect. I love you, actually. I'll kiss you. How old are they? 20, and I will not kiss them. You are in a great spot.
Yeah, I truly think that this is a silver lining type situation, that this can be turned into a positive. I think
it could definitely be turned into a positive. You are sitting in a good spot here.
Yeah. I like the energy that we're giving with this advice. I feel hopeful.
I think they're going to be great. And also this question was sent how long ago?
About a month.
They've fucking kissed so many people by now. They fucking made out. They're making out right now while they're listening to this. They're probably not even going to listen to this episode because they're too fucking busy making out with people.
Yeah, too busy tongue deep with someone.
They're gonna.
They've got this, two people's tongues down both of their ears right now.
They can't hear us. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope that advice does help you. I don't think that it's a negative, and I also don't think that 20 is what they say. Actually, they're almost 20. They're not, so they're 19.
You're so
now.
young.
That's really not.
You're
like,
fine.
Yeah,
you're completely fine. Come on, 19 is straight up, baby.
Yeah, like you could take the advice that we're giving many years further.
Yes,
yes.
If
people are in this situation older than this, then you could still take this advice. Like, I wouldn't say that, like, oh, I'm almost 20. Like, it's nothing. It's cool.
You're still, like, I get that it's maybe compared to some of the people that you hang out with, it is abnormal. It is not traditional. It is yeah, but yeah, I'd say you're completely fine right now. Being 19 years old, almost 20 years old. Even 20 is so goddamn young. If anybody's 25 listening to this and in the same exact predicament, it's the same exact advice.
Yeah.
With nothing, no totally. More pressure added to it.
Yeah, I agree.
You're fine. You're doing great, and you will get there eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, there is not a time limit on these kinds of things.
Also, it's COVID right now. Everything's there. It's COVID.
Yeah, it is. We're certainly not doing any kissing.
No, we are so. God, come here. That's not.
I'm afraid that I will get to see you at some point
and forget how to kiss.
Yeah. I'll be starting from nothing.
I guess you'll just need someone who's really good at kissing to teach you then.
To teach me, yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunately, you will have also forgotten. So.
Right. So we need to
really just be mashing our faces together.
Yeah, we need to hop onto Grindr at that point.
Or whatever the field, the one for like threesomes.
Oh, really? Is that what it is? It's so funny that I didn't know that and you did. What is it? What is it called, hon? Feel? That makes me feel weird that you knew that. No, I think I've heard of feel.
Shall we get on to our last email?
Last question. You're reading it? I'm reading it? Who's reading it?
I'm reading it, I believe.
Let
me find it. Where am I? I got lost. Shit.
She's on feel right now.
Fuck.
She's logged into her feel.
It's field.
Field?
You know. Let me Google. Is that right? Yes, it is. It's field.
I've definitely never heard of this site that you've, I guess,
it might just be
or something. Which one of your poly friends started this site? And be honest with me right now.
None of them, but one of my poly friends did give a talk for the company at an event, which is how I know.
That's pretty cool. That's neat. Fuck it, I'm signing up. Nah, you've convinced me.
My god, no.
Well, who took the screen name Flat Sound? Damn it, you little fuckers.
Someone's already taken it. This email is called Pickle the Squeakquel. And it goes, Dear, very talented and extremely good-looking podcast hosts. Why, thank you. I've done it. I find myself in my own slimy little pickle. To give a bit of background info on this, a year ago, I actually wrote into this very same podcast talking about being nervous to go on a first date. You both gave, frankly, life-changing advice, as you always do. I went, it was lovely, and we went on a second date a week after. If you can believe it, the day after that, our city went into lockdown and quarantine began. We texted daily for another month after that, but ultimately I ended things because I needed to focus on me and everything just sort of felt hopeless at that moment. He took it well, and we didn't speak after that. Well, it's almost a full year later, and I've thought about this guy on and off the whole year. Yesterday, I saw him on a dating app, and, with a hint of that good old liquid courage, as the kids say, messaged him with a neutral response to one of the prompts on his profile. He messaged me back within 8 minutes, which is odd, but I'm still thinking about this guy I haven't talked to in a year, so who am I to judge? And he gave no indication that he recognizes me in his response. To be fair, I didn't acknowledge our past in my message, and my pictures have all been taken in the last year, and I physically changed quite a bit. New glasses, longer hair that's a different colour, with a new style, etc. However, my name is very distinct, and we did talk every day from morning to night for almost 2 months. So, my pickle. Do I tell him we've met? Is it a red flag that this man doesn't remember someone he had intimate, both emotionally and in the biblical sense, conversations with? I mean, our second date was literally at his house. I still know his address, his full name, his cat's name. I even met his mom. Would you guys say that him not remembering me is normal, given the amount of time that's passed and the fact that I know he's casually dated a few other people since? I don't have a lot of dating experience, been single since I was 17 and I'm now 22, and casual dating isn't really my thing, so for all I know, this is normal. Sorry this email is so long, thank you guys for reading. I love this podcast so much, it's one of the highlights of my week, and I love that it's introduced me to problems I never thought I'd have, like not being able to listen to a podcast because it sounds like it was recorded with a Nintendo DSi. Praise time! You can skip reading this out loud if you want, we won't.
Read it.
But I just wanted to say that Billy, your photography is stunning. I always love hearing your takes on the podcast, and I remember being so excited when I caught a radio show with you and Mitch because you both made it feel like I was hanging out with friends.
Aww.
So I'm happy that we get this every week. Mitch, you know I love Flat Sound. I've been listening to your ambient album a lot recently, and it's a gorgeous piece of art, and I'm so glad that I stumbled on your work on Tumblr too many years ago to count because it's fantastic.
Wow.
I'm a proud patron, and I can't wait until you decide to squeeze me for $8 entire. With love, your forgettable listener.
Wow. I think we haven't actually done it yet this episode, but I just... I think we're supposed to do a round of applause for writing a very good and very interesting email.
Amazing email. Thank you.
They've nailed it.
This person's a patron, but they're not on the Discord, I don't think.
I don't think they're part of the Discord.
Interesting.
But they are a patron.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day...
They can't wait for you to squeeze them for $8 entire.
Yeah, I'm going to put them in my hand.
Oh.
For only $8, I'll squeeze you.
Give you a real little tug.
Yeah, I'll yank the $8 out of you. Have we mentioned this is a gay man?
I don't think we have.
Does the email imply that, or are we just assuming that based off of I think the first email and the name they gave?
And the name.
And the name.
Yeah, I think it is.
Are we both making that assumption, and we're both gonna take the L if we're wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna.
If we're wrong, let us know. But
let us know, and we're sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But just for the rest of this question, we're just gonna answer it like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You little fucker. You gay little fucking.
Oh,
you
my
think
God.
you can just change your hair color and hop back onto Grindr? A year later, and everyone just remembers who you are, huh? Everyone, oh, it's this person. Oh, it's this person's name. We're so glad to have him back. Ooh, good hair. But it's short and blonde now.
Oh, I'm glad you don't have to focus on yourself anymore.
We missed you. They don't remember you. And if you're not careful, I'll forget too.
Oh my god.
This is a threat.
I'll do it right now. I can forget things so easy.
I am barely here right now. Do not fucking test me. I will forget even what I'm talking about now. Okay.
I'm hanging on by a thread. This email was very long and I forgot what the beginning of it said by the time I got to the end of it.
Mm-hmm. I've been on Jupiter since I saw my brother enter a woman when we were teens. And it's not returned from war since.
What's not returned from war? Your brain?
I guess so. Yeah, that was two things at once I said. I'm on Jupiter and it's not returned. This is a great example of me I don't even listen to what I'm saying.
No.
Most of the time. I'm just hoping that Billy laughs at it by the time I reach what I would consider a punchline.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's good. Here's me actually answering the question.
Okay.
I think it's weird he doesn't remember you.
I do think
it's super weird.
I do think it's weird.
It's super strange.
Because a year is not that long.
It's not that long.
Especially in lockdown time.
Uh-huh.
Time is very strange and nebulous right now.
It's not really moving.
So little things are happening that the year, it weirdly feels like it's stretched on for a decade, but also...
But only 4 things have happened, so...
yeah, only 4 things have happened, so it kind of only feels like it's maybe been a couple of months, you know? I think it's weird that, we have to assume no one's lives are bursting with, I know you say that they've, dated a couple of people since then, during the year, but again, a year is not that long.
It's not long.
To, totally forget someone, and... I know your hair's changed and you've got glasses, but
you've got the amazing bone structure you've always had. So jot that down. Okay, you're stunning.
Unless this person is literally, one of those people that would, see Clark Kent and be like, who's that? After they saw Superman,
What a funny thing to say. Yeah, you put on new glasses and he's just like, oh, who are you?
Who is it?
Huh?
Wow, a hot new hooker.
Holy shit. You fucking a phone booth.
If you ever ended up dating this person, you could catch them out real easy. You just put a different pair of glasses on and be like, hi there, stud.
Yeah.
See if they fall for it.
Right. And you'd be like, gotcha, and take them off and he screams.
But yeah, unless this person has some form of face blindness or something, which they might, that exists, I guess. It's pretty unusual for someone to... I think it's a little weird. I don't think it's normal. Because in the email, this person is like, is this normal? I don't date a lot. Do people who date a lot just forget the people they've dated?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No, famously, we remember a lot.
Yeah.
They're stuck in the old noggin.
Yeah.
Yeah, not dating a lot is not. I think you're fine. I think that's completely normal. If you recognized him immediately,
yeah.
Let's say you were just talking to somebody, and you only talked for a day, and let's say you talked a lot that day or something, but it was just for a day, and then a whole year passes, and then you float back into their lives, and you have new hair, and what was it? New glasses, and. Your skin is a little bit clearer, though no one can barely notice because it was near perfection. You've taken your
superhero cape off. Yeah.
And they don't remember you immediately. I'd say now that's normal. Now that's just, oh yeah, we did have that one conversation. Yeah, okay. But you talked to this person for an entire month.
Yeah.
And flirted and sexted.
Yeah.
And then... just 1 year later, but now you're talking again. I would.
But it's not just they spoke for an entire month. They met
they
person
hung out.
Twice.
You know where he lives.
Twice.
You met his mom.
Yes. That bit is I can potentially understand, just talking to someone only online and then being oh, they've changed, they look different in their pictures, but he literally saw you in real life in his house.
Man, that you really did meet in person.
Yeah.
You think they hooked up IRL?
I don't know.
Knowing this person,
they went on 2 dates, so
knowing this writer that we have, this dear writer, their first date, absolutely not. You don't just get like that easy. Second date, absolutely though. Second date for sure, something happened.
Oh, for sure, a second date slump.
Well, he squeezed you. He made a quick $8.
Like making a quick $8.
Give him the quickest squeeze. You've met this person in real life. It's just absolutely preposterous to me that they don't remember you. To the point where I would absolutely bring it up. And and now that so much time has passed, I'd feel weird bringing it up. Mm-hmm. But also, I would be questioning whether or not they're just pretending they don't know me. I'd be like, certainly you have to know me.
Ah, well, maybe because you didn't say anything about it in your message.
Maybe
they're like,
they think
maybe
that they don't recognize me.
Yeah. Maybe you're both doing the same thing. Being like, wow, I can't believe they don't recognize me.
Just because I've gotten some new frames. Okay, I've worked out in the last year.
All right, I'm looking healthy and beautiful and better than I ever have. I'm glowing,
shoulders.
I'm radiant. Yeah.
Round at the ends. Like two grapefruits at the end of it.
Did you say round at the end?
Yeah, like you got a big muscle right here.
As opposed to what? Pointed.
Yeah,
like yours.
Sometimes I got this little bone right there.
Sharp.
Yeah, mine's a little bit sharp when you dig into me when we're cuddling. You've never noticed that I
well, of course I've noticed.
Pinch you a lot.
Yeah.
I dig in sometimes.
Yeah.
What I would like is to surgically implanted tennis balls at the end of my shoulders. If I'm not gaining enough weight so that it that looks normal, that's on me. You know, that's my punishment.
2 tennis balls stuck on you.
Just 2 tennis balls under my shoulders. Yeah.
Yeah, implants. Yeah,
implanted tennis balls. Yeah.
That's on me.
What was the question?
Should they tell him?
Yes.
That they've met. Yes, you should.
Absolutely,
you should bring it up. You should bring it up. Actually, someone that I am friends with, they posted a thing on Twitter recently that got a few thousand notes, and they were posting a Grindr conversation.
Cool.
Where they were talking to this guy, and it was like this wild story the guy was telling, just about something completely unrelated. But they've been talking for like a couple of days, and they've been posting this conversation on Twitter that like was going not viral, but it was doing pretty good, you know. And then like a few days later, they're like, a development's arisen. The guy just told me that he was too nervous to bring it up, but we've met in real life.
Oh, okay.
Like, after they'd been talking for a few days, they were like, it turns out we met at a bar like a year ago.
Huh.
And we just never talked after that. And for them, once the person brung it up and was like, oh, I'm sorry to bring this up, but we did actually meet in person a year ago. I was waiting for you to realize. My friend was like, I would have never have realized. Thank you for bringing it up. Would you like to meet up? And fuck. So that worked out really well for them.
So you're saying this dear listener could get back up in there?
If you wanted to.
If you match with them and you've been thinking about them for like a whole year.
Yeah.
Maybe if they're on a dating app, you know, those people they were seeing in between you and new hair, new glasses you, maybe that's over and you can go back in there, especially because you're the one who broke it off, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You broke it off with them.
Yeah.
And now here you are crawling back. New haircut. It's like more attractiveness, but less confidence somehow. I don't know how you managed to pull that off, but
I've got better, but I feel worse.
but I'm back. Yeah. I left you, got better, crawled back.
That's funny. Anyway, no, I would bring it up. I would just be like, I don't want to make this awkward. I was kind of waiting for you to realize, but I'm actually this person who we met up before.
Yeah,
you know,
and then I stopped talking to you and I called it off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And I'd do anything.
And I'm please unblock me.
They don't recognize you because it's a whole new profile, and they were like, well, it looks kind of like them, but it couldn't possibly be them. I blocked them.
Yeah.
So I'm probably safe. That's why they haven't brought it up. They're just scared.
But this person, they look like my type, though.
And then if that's the case, don't even tell them it's you. Just new chance.
Just start afresh.
Fresh start, yeah. Just don't do... I mean, sweetie, you know what you did last time, but don't...
Oh my God.
Don't do that anymore.
God. Oh my God.
You know how you get, right? You know how you got last time?
Oh, Jesus.
This person's name?
Oh my God.
It's been a whole year. I hope that you're more mature than that.
New year, new me.
Mm-hmm.
New year, new we.
New year, new we is something that we were saying for a while, and I think it's really cute.
I really like it.
We just do everything together.
We. Yeah.
New year, new we.
We.
Or I buy you a new Nintendo Wii.
A brand new one.
A brand new one.
That's hard to come across.
Factory sealed. Do you think I could find a factory sealed Nintendo Wii right now if I looked it up?
Yes.
New year, new Wii. And then we'll end the show.
WII.
Yeah. Factory sealed Nintendo.
I think you can. I think it's going to be a lot, though.
They made a lot of them. They made a whole bunch of them, so it would make sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, getting a second-hand Wii is laughably easy. You don't even have to go anywhere. You will probably just look in a cupboard somewhere in your house and find one.
I have
honestly.
a Nintendo Wii like outside my house right now, like next to the trash can.
Oh, just in the alleyway. Yeah.
In my alley, and I don't even know where it came from. I just have a Nintendo Wii there, you know? I just keep thinking like I'm just gonna throw it away. I guess like someone just dumped it here or some shit.
Surely it's been rained on a lot.
It's gotta not work.
What if it does work?
I don't care.
What if we could play Mario All Stars on it?
We can. No, I don't want to. Nintendo Wii White Console Wii Sports brand new. How much do you think it is? A brand new. This item is brand new. The sticker for the GameStop in-store gaming customization and setup purchase was removed to confirm condition. Feel free to reach out. Yada yada yada.
How much were Wii's when they first came out originally?
I don't know. Let's say they were.
I'm asking you that, like you know off the top of your head.
Let's say they were like $300 or $400. $300.
I'm gonna have to go for at least double of that.
Okay, so you're guessing $600 to $800.
I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I think a factory sealed one is gonna be yeah.
It says it's brand new. It doesn't say it's factory sealed.
Okay.
But it says this item is brand new.
$500.
$500.
Yeah.
Nintendo Wii White Console with Wii Sports dash brand new on eBay right now is going for $999.88.
$1,000.
$1,000, but free shipping.
Oh, well. No. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Wii's famously weighed 300 pounds. So to ship them, yeah, it adds hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You have to get it on it's like it's freight shipping is what it is.
On a pallet.
Yeah, to get
one little Wii.
A Nintendo Wii. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. If you have a pickle that you would like us to pick out of your brine and pick with our minds. Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa.
What was mine earlier?
Kosher
conundrum. Wow.
If you have a kosher conundrum that you would like us to read on the show, you can email us our email address, which is
allthespaceinbetween@gmail.com. Please send us more emails because we are always looking for new emails. We very rarely hit a week where we don't read every email, but we almost always respond to questions that were just from the last week or so.
Yeah, we like a fresh one.
We're very rarely going back to our back catalog. But we do when we have to. So even these like lovey questions that we picked, we just like picked them from the whole bunch of things that were there. So if you want to write and be on an episode possibly soon, please send us an email sometime if you do have a little kosher conundrum for us to sink our little milk teeth into. And if you like the show, if you like what you're hearing, if you like our voices, or if you just think we're plain attractive, then help us out by telling your friends about the show. And listening to other episodes and suggesting episodes to people. And if you would like an easy place to send them that has all of our links and anywhere that they could listen to all of our episodes, our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com.
Also stream anywhere where podcasts are found. Just search All the Space in Between. And patreon.com/flatsound if you want to join the Discord and talk to people who also like the podcast or just like Flat Sound. And patreon.com/BLSSM if you want to be a part of Billy's zine, not be a part of her zines. If you want to get a zine in the mail made by Billy, she's working on them literally all of the time. You just like you spent all day today sewing zines, right?
Yeah, I just sewed the spines of 50 zines.
You
and
are
now
up
my
to
shoulder
50
really hurts.
right now?
Yeah, I'm
Look at you fucking go. Give us a turn.
Yeah.
Look at you. Let me see a side profile. Put that shoulder up. Now drop the chin, but look up with your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, 50 zines. I can't believe it. I love you that much. New episodes every Monday. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.